Call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ruach Chodash. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your servant Yashar with another epistle. Ontario will launch digital ID program later this year, and here's how it works. Ontario is preparing to launch a digital identification program in the coming months, meaning people will no longer need to carry a physical driver's license or health card. According to the government, Ontario's digital identification program is scheduled to launch in late 2021. On Wednesday, the province unveiled more information about the program, saying it will be a convenient and easy identification solution for Ontarians. How does it work? Ontarians will be able to have an electronic version of their trusted government ID, like driver's licenses and health cards, which the government says is more safe and secure. Your ID will be stored in a digital wallet app, which will be available for download onto smartphones and other devices like tablets and laptops. So that's safe and secure. All right. The digital ID will allow people and businesses to prove who they are both online and in person. According to the government, the digital ID will offer more privacy to users. My goodness. So that is what's going on in the province of Ontario. That is major mashapatya. Mashapatya means judgments. That's some major or mashapat, I should say. This is a major judgment. This is beautiful. This is bringing us one step closer to prophecy being fulfilled on a global scale, man, because we know that Canada is an extension of Babylon. Canada means Cana, or Can, which is short for Canaan, and Da, meaning four. So basically it means Canaan 4. All right, so this is absolutely stunning. This is beautiful, and I mean stunning on the right-hand side. Like, I'm just in awe of the glory of Yahweh Yahushai. This is amazing. So let's get the scriptures. This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look, what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. Now, what nation of people do all the other nations on the earth hold to high regard? Esau, Edom, which is a so-called white man. When Esau has something to say, the other nations, they will gladly bend an ear to listen, and they will hold it. If the white man were to say we went to the moon, fuck it, man. Everyone's going to say, yep, the white man went to the moon. But what happens when you have an Israelite preaching the downfall of this wicked society? Well, let's read. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. What's the poor man been speaking? What's the poor man been speaking? He's been speaking the truth. And who are the poor men? The poor man symbolizes the prophets of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the ones that say what's going to happen. But majority of the people, in fact, 2/3 of our nation, they're going to just come up and say, what fellow is this? Even the other heathen nations. Nah, you guys don't have the truth. I know the truth. You know, what fellow is this? So the white man says this is going to be safe and secure. This is going to be convenient and easy identification solution. people are going to hold that to high regard. But then when you have the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down saying, this is just leading up to the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. This is not a good thing. This is not safe. This is not secure. People look like, what fellow is this? But it's all good though, because the word shall not go out void. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. And devil means deceiver, having great wrath, like a red dragon, like the red dragon that he is, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Operation Warp Speed. Back in 2019, this was seeable, but you didn't think it would come this fast. But what was Elder Apostle Tahar? If you catch a lot of his videos, what does he drop sometimes in his videos? He'll say, I don't see this place lasting longer than X amount of months or X amount of years, like less than a year. I'll be surprised if it goes 2 years from now. Well, what happens when like, did anyone, when he said that, did anyone think this kind of stuff would happen? Only the elect had hoped that this would happen. But most people are like, what are you talking about, man? Look, life is great, like you know what I mean? But then look at this, the lockdown, this pandemic. Now look what's happening in Ontario. And who's been in the cut, man? Who's been saying that this was going to happen? The elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and those that teach the doctrine of Great Millstone. Because Great Millstone is the only camp that Yahweh Shai is dealing with on a 100% level, where everything that Great Millstone teaches in truth and sincerity is, guess what? Truth, because it's in sincerity. All right, so let's end it off with Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. This is Malak Yahweh Shai speaking. Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Why? Because, well, yes, this is contextual, but this also is everlasting, because look at it in the modern days. The Wi-Fi is killing us, the air is killing us, the food, what we shower in, the water, or even the very devices we record on are emitting radiation. The clothes have terrible vibration. The music is just incantations for you to do wickedness. Eventually, I mean, it's not like we're supermen and superwomen. We're not in celestial bodies. We will succumb unless the days would be shortened. And why would they be shortened? Let's continue on to read. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Why do you think Esau coined it Operation Warp Speed? Why didn't they call it Operation Turtle and Hare? Or why don't they call it Operation Slowpoke? Because they're under the confounds of Yahweh Bashim Shai, but they're working on the left-hand side. And they're commanded to do this because it's outlined in Revelation. They know they have a short time. So this is absolutely wonderful, because this is going to be happening, I hope, on a global scale, so we could get finally to the RFID microchip. Then we find out who's really who. Then we got to go through a bit more bullshit. Then, oh my gosh, then on some Matthew 24 and 13 tip where, we endure if we're the elect. Then we see the nukes, the miracles, and then Malak Yahweh Shai returning with Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, and all the other angels and whatnot. So we're almost out. I'm so happy. Like, yes. So with that, I hope you were edified. Shalom.